Hey there guys, and welcome to Garju Plays Spyro the Dragon Reignited. Let's go ahead and press the X button, jump on in here. Nobody reads this stuff. I don't remember it being this long though. Jeez. Come on, there we go. Accept start game. Let's go ahead and jump into save slot 1, Spyro the Dragon. Now we'll be quiet for the opening cutscene. Maybe.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Indeed we do, Spyro. Indeed we do. Now, I will say one thing that I was disappointed of with the remake was a little bit of the voice acting. Growing up with the game, I loved all the voices from the original. Now, before we go ahead here and rescue our first dragon, I'm going to jump into the options menu real quick and make some changes. I'm going to go to retro controls. I'm going to, that's fine, active camera, no motion blur, and I'm going to invert both cameras just because that's what I'm used to. Turn the map on and subtitles off. So there, now we're all set for the game. Now, let's go ahead and jump forward and free this dragon, and then we'll get into what this Let's Play is going to be about.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Alright, find dragons first. That's all he can tell us, and then we can go after Nasty Nork. That's what I want. I want to go after Nasty. Come back here. Alright, so we got these Norks here. These Norks are completely harmless. Literally the only thing they do is just run away from you. So you shouldn't be taking any damage here in the first level, which I would hope not in the home world. But anyway, what this Let's Play is going to be about. This is going to be a full 100% Let's Play, and what I mean by full 100% Let's Play is not only is it going to be in-game 100%, so all the dragons, all the gems, every collectible you can get. It's also going to be 100% skill points, because they added those into Spyro the Dragon in the Reignited Trilogy. In the originals on the PlayStation 1, you had skill points for Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, not for the original Spyro. So we're going to be getting all the skill points that they made available. We're also going to be getting the Platinum Trophy. This is on the PlayStation 4. You're going to be getting the Platinum Trophy for Spyro the Dragon, and that'll be 100%. So let's go ahead and rescue Delbit.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Alright, what that's explaining is Sparks, the little yellow dragonfly following us, will not always be yellow. Sparks is our health meter. He can go from yellow to blue to green and then gone. When Sparks is gone, your next hit is going to kill you. Just keep that in mind. So we have a skill point for gliding up to here. Now, the skill points are not very difficult. A lot of it's just stuff you're going to do in the game. Some of it's a little couple extra things they've added in for the Reignited Trilogy. And the trophies, honestly, are mostly just stuff you do, so it's not really anything difficult either. Let's go ahead and rescue Argus.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
So if we complete one of the other artisan lands, we can take on the boss of the artisans, Toasty. We only got one area left we haven't explored yet. If we head back in here, we can rescue our final dragon for the artisans, Thomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
I do, however, I made a comment about the voice acting compared to the original. One thing I do enjoy is the added facial emotions that they put in. Like Spyro's face right there whenever the dragon said about plummeting into prehistoric glaciers. Spyro, you could... In the original, he pretty much just looked cocky. In this one, you can tell there's still that certain cockiness to it, like you would expect Spyro to have, because Spyro is kind of a cocky little baby dragon. But this one, you could see there was some concern on his face as well. I like that. I like that addition. That's 92, 95. Well, this is awkward. Except I'm thinking, yeah, I didn't think that I'd gotten this one, the gem bag Nork for the outer area. And there we go. It gives us 100 of 100 gems. That should have been all the dragons, so 100% level complete. So let's go ahead and jump into Stonehill and we'll take this level on in this episode. I'm going to try to keep the episodes around 15 minutes in length. They might get a little bit longer towards the later worlds, just because I'd like to get a couple levels done per video, and the levels do progressively get longer throughout the game. But all in all, this is not a very long game at all. This is probably just casually running through it, probably 5, 6, maybe 7 hours. I have tried to speed through this game before. I think I got it done maybe 4.5, but I'm not bragging about that either. Trust me, I'm not a speedrunner by any means. Alright, come back through here. We got another ram. Oh, and another extra life. I'm pretty sure I saw a... Whoa, there's a post there. Dragon out here.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Thank you, Spyro, because if I know anything about old people's stories, they drag on forever. Now, you see this little whirligig right here. If we jump up on this post and look around, there's actually a beach that we can jump down to. If we go to the other side of the beach, there's a cave in the back. It's got some gems in these metal boxes, if I can hit the last one. And there's key right in the middle. What's that key for? We'll find out here in a few minutes. Pick up the last of the gems on the beach, jump back in the whirligig, and let's head back to... This is basically the central hub of Stonehill. I was stuck on nothing. Okay. So let's go to the next door. We're going to go counterclockwise just because we like to be a rebel. And go backwards. Go against the grain. This. See, they changed the hitboxes too. It used to be you could run around there in the original and get all the metal crates and all the wooden boxes all at the same time. You have to make a couple trips now. Let's go ahead and rescue Linder.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
I kind of like that. They also gave all the dragons kind of more personality in the Reignited Trilogy, and I really like that one. Like, it's got kind of a steampunk look to it. I find that very interesting and intriguing. Let's collect the last of the gems around the outside and take out that last ram. Make sure we didn't miss a gem right there. They did change how Sparks picks up gems. I've noticed it's a lot easier for him to miss gems now than it was before. Now if we press triangle to look around, look down, we can jump down in here. Here we got another dragon. We got Gavin.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
And that's just kind of going a little bit more into depth of what we were talking about with Sparks. And walk over this chest, and our key opens it, and it explodes with gems. Money, 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 money. Alright, jump back in the whirligig. Let's head back out and go down the last tunnel we haven't yet. And this will take us to the second part of the level. And you can hear that over top of us right there. That is an egg thief. A very, very notorious egg thief. Take out some of these shepherds. Whoa. We're getting a little bit running all over the place here, so it's a little bit confusing at times. I did see this gem down here I will pick up. Now, the reason we are going after all the sheep, even though we don't need the butterflies, is that one of the collectibles for this level is to flame 10 sheep. And so we're just taking out all the sheep we see, hoping to get to 10. Pop over here, get some gems, and free Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
So yes, press the action button to drop down mid-flight. If you played the second and third games, you know that your action button, which in this case on PlayStation is triangle, in the second and third games it was to hover, which gave you a little extra height at the end of your glide, whereas now you just drop down. There we go. Got the trophy for sheep kebab. That's for flaming 10 sheep in the level. And now we've got this egg thief. Oh, I hate these things. There we go. Took him out and got his egg. Now, running around back here, there are some gems back here somewhere. Also, if we fly down... thought it was down here. Is it not down here? Is it over here? Right here. If we flame this, we get a skill point. That is a skill point for burning up the hidden pink tulip in Stonehill. And that one, you wouldn't think it'd be that hard to find, considering it's pink amongst a bunch of green, but when I first played the trilogy, I ran around this level for a good while looking for it, and that was even, like, I'd looked at a guide that told me, oh, well, the skill point is to flame a hidden pink tulip. I'm like, okay, so I have to find tulip. It took me forever to find that thing. A couple more gems. 12 left. I think that's how many's over here at the castle. I'm hoping that's how many's over here at the castle, or I'm going to be running around a little bit trying to find gems. I think we're good. Jump down here in the castle. Yep, and there's the last two. So now if we jump up here, we just happen to be able to jump right back down to where this dragon was for the return home portal. Jump in it, it'll send us back to the artisan's home world with our newly found treasure. Gives us 300 in total. And if we wanted to, we're only 2 dragons away from leaving the artisan's world and going to the next home world. Because if you recall, they told us that when we rescued 10 dragons, we were able to do that. But of course, going for 100% complete, we're going to be completing each home world as we're there. And honestly, on that note, I think that's going to go ahead and be the end of this video. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing so you can tune into all my future episodes of it. And I will see you guys next time. Peace!